5 years. That's how long I've been running Philly Sports Network now, and as many of you will know, I've been doing it all from right here in the UK. And while our writers are able to get to games in Philadelphia and cover the Philadelphia Flyers and cover the Lehigh Valley Phantoms and the Philadelphia Soul and various college teams, it's an opportunity that I'd never really been able to get until now. I was able to attend the Philadelphia 76ers game in London last year, but only the practices, whereas this time around, the NHL Global Series held in Prague would see the Philadelphia Flyers take on the Chicago Blackhawks, and I applied for a credential and was granted one. My first ever credentialed event as a sports reporter for my own business. It was the most incredible feeling imaginable, and I wanted to take you guys, the fans, the audience, the die-hard, passionate Philadelphia fan base who've made this all possible. I wanted to bring you with me. I wanted you to share in these moments. So the next 10 minutes are going to be a montage of everything you need to see from Prague, including soppy speeches and, well, this. So strap yourselves in, get some popcorn, it's time to go on holiday. Prague, I'm alive, I didn't die, that's a good start. We're in the apartment, so essentially I'm going to be here for one night, then it's another one for the rest of the 4 or 5 nights, I think. But this is nice. I mean, this is going to be my setup for the rest of the day now. Just kind of, I say day, it is literally midnight now, but just grinding through that. And then if we just take a little trip into the bedroom, I mean, oh, as if we're just gonna, I mean, it'd be rude not to do the thing, right? To you know. Morning fans of Philly Sports Network, we are here inside the apartment. I'm going to be staying all weekend. It's pretty nice. Let me give you a tour. I'll show you around. It's like MTV Cribs, but can't record a proper intro because they're awkward, isn't it, outside. But I'm about to head down to the O2 Arena. The Flyers practice in a couple of hours. The Blackhawks shortly afterwards. So hopefully I can get you guys some footy. But stay tuned. In the meantime though, here is where LJ is going to be staying. MTV Cribs style. Let's let it roll. This is what the naked eye sees. To the left, you've got a nice bathroom, nice handle there. Now, what I do love about the Czech Republic, aside from the jet engine in the bathroom, is the light switches. I mean, like, you know, we're not talking about these little fingery ones where it's looking like you just put your hand on. I like that. Good. 8 out of 10. Nice wooden floor. There's my bag. That's what I'm living out for the next few days. You've got hairspray. Critical part of the packing list. MacBook that's currently playing No Rome. Banger of a song. Check it out. This is nice. I don't know what it does, but it's there. That's a nice display. Ovens and microwaves, which I definitely will not be using because I don't know how. And then, I mean, look at that. That's what you want. I mean, it's a shame we won't be watching anything. It's a great place to watch all 22 coaches film and NFL Red Zone. There's a fan there that I don't know how to work, and then this is the tea and crumpets. This is your meat and bones. I mean, I think that's broken. I don't know. I mean, gents, ladies, gentlemen, look at that. That is just beautiful, isn't it? That's gorgeous. That's what you want. So that's the apartment. That's the tea. Oh, fucking hell, can't get in. I'm in the. I'm about to head to Flyers practice, so picking up my first ever credential with my name on it for Philly Sports Network. Like, I've had stuff before for motorsport commentary or even for the Sixers game, but it was just practice, not the game. So this is a full-blown media credential. I might cry. I mean, the over-under on crying is pretty high right now, but genuinely, I think it's only just setting in that I'm in Prague. Like, it doesn't feel like another country. Like, it's really peaceful, it's serene, everyone seems to be nice, the architecture's nice, the fields are nice, it's just nice, really. So, okay, so obviously the next bit I can only film so much. Like, you're not allowed to film inside the locker room or anything like that, but I took a couple of nice shots. So this one was my view from the press box for practice. It was open to the public. Eagles. And then there's my credential, which is still mad. Like, it's crazy to me that Philly Sports Network was at an NHL game inside the press box. So the way it worked, there were 2 practices for each team. one on Thursday and one on Friday, around 8 hours or so before the game. So here's just sort of a compilation from both days, and we'll go from there. Now, before we get to the actual Flyers game footage, you guys all know what I like to do at these events. There always seems to be some kind of athletic training. Like with the NFL, we saw the birth of LJ's 38-inch vertical, and you know what? Hockey was no different. The problem was, I never played hockey before, so here are 3 drills that you need to see. We work on my shooting, my handling, and what I'm calling a lack of puck placement.
Jo, třetí.
It didn't go in, did it? It didn't go in. But this one here looked easy. All you've got to do is push the puck onto the red light. Let's just watch. Everything's fine. Oh no, it's gonna forget. Yep, turns out that wasn't my strong suit either. But surely shooting would be up my street. Me and my colossal vertical could translate that pure reach into strength. What could go wrong?
Tak to je napíš.
It's not even funny, this.
Brady has no driving license. There's no driving.
Is there like a technique that should be? I did a thing! It went on! Turns out doing a thing wasn't going to impress the angry blonde lady. But do you know what may have done my suit choice for the day? Now, it has been addressed. You've seen it on social media. I went for a very specific theme. It was my first ever credentialed event, and I wanted to fly the flag of England with pride. And what better way to do it than to represent the colours of one Gareth Southgate, England's football manager, who of course captained them to 4th place during the 2018 World Cup. Football was coming home, and I had to do the LJ thing. In terms of the game, I couldn't actually shoot that much because when you're up in the press box, it's all a million miles an hour, you've got stat sheets being handed to you, and more than anything, on top of live tweeting from 2 accounts, I'm trying to look at what content I'm going to bring after the game. Who are the players I'm going to talk to? What are the things I need to know? What's going to shape my post-game content? So I tried to get as much as I could. A lot of it was on social media. If you're not following me already, even more reason to. At Liam Jenkins PSN, at Philadelphia SN. But here are the best bits, including the Philadelphia Flyers entrances, which did have Enter the Sandman. We can't play that though because they'd demonetise the video, and that's no good. But we've also got those final few seconds where the Flyers clawed to a 4-3 win over the Blackhawks. Alright guys, that is it. Prague is in the book. Oh, wait a minute. We'll get back to this soppy speech, alright? Because before we get all emotional and tell you how amazing you all are and I nearly start crying, I wanted to treat myself. I thought, do you know what, the day after the game, I've worked my ass off. I deserve to see some of the city. So I booked myself a cruise, a nice evening cruise around Prague. What could possibly go wrong? I didn't realise it would be a date for one. I've come on what looks to be a very romantic boat. Been given bread and what looks to be like a dip. And free Prosecco. All the drinks are free and I'm a bit scared, so... Cheers. Right, it's got to the point, loads of other people are going on the boat, and it just looks like I've been stood up. Like, it just does look like I've been stood up. Everyone else is in couples, and like having loads of food and that, and I'm just sat here, editing articles. Philly Sports Network, so beggars can't be choosers. I'm just on a HMS Valentine's Day. I don't know what's going on, but hell. Right, boys, I've just realised this is very quickly going to be me getting drunk on a boat while we're working. I mean, don't believe me. I mean, like, we've got the laptop set. We're good. I just thought it to be like a nice quiet cruise around Prague, but it's just me on my own on a very romantic boat where there's live music. And we've got, I don't know what this is, but this is, I think it's tequila, maybe? I don't know. I mean, do we shot that or do we sip it? Like, how close are we going? Okay, I definitely should have shot that. That is disgusting. Cinnamon. I rate whatever that was 7.5 out of 10. That was alright, that. Oh. Right, on to this. They said, do you want a light beer or a dark beer? And I said, you choose. And I've got whatever that is. Looks like it could be both, but tastes like apple juice. I think it might be apple juice. Oh, no, that's not good. But I mean, this is definitely known for their beer, I think, so I don't know. I have to do a little wine tasting thing, and then spin it around. Right, here's the thing, lads. I forgot we're on a boat, which is now moving. So the boat is moving, and I'm getting tipsy off Prosecco. I don't know what's going on. We've got this. We've still got half a shot. It's going wrong, lads. Help. Well, then it was time to order food, and I am the fussiest eater in the world and have no idea what any of this food is. I mean, I get to my plate, I saw chicken schnitzels, I assume that was chicken nuggets. It was alright, there was a lot of ham, a lot of mustard. I tried baked potato, it was quite nice. Right lads, beer is done. We're now on to tequila. And you might think that's just water, alright? That's going to burn the camera, but that's a shot in there. That cost a lot of money. That was a £5, I think that was in Czech money. Like, look at the state of that. Someone's just, I'm not happy. A £5. Look, there it is, right? Tequila. €7 for a drop. I mean, it's going downhill. On the plus side though, we've still got pretty views. And I don't just mean go that top. I mean, them cheese straws, they're going to be good, so that'll be fine. But we'll get to that, lads, and Drunk Elbow will be in the mix soon, don't you worry. Now, we are, what, we're 2 tequilas deep. That's a weird light, but I like that light. That's golden hour level. And we're on top of a boat, and I'm really worried holding my phone over there because it's going to go. But it's just a bit mad, isn't it? Like, it's the first time abroad on a boat, covered the flyers. It's one of them. Very cold up here though. It is very cold. I'm gonna dip in a minute. Not in the water because that'd be bad, but just have a look at this. I guess you could say we're using this content to kind of bridge what we're doing between now and when I get home. Do you get it? Because there's a bridge there, so we're going under the bridge. Like, oh. Here it comes. Bloody, I hope this gets to 10 minutes. Got to think of the mid-rolls here. Oh, there we go. Like a bridge under troubled water. PSN. Right, we go. Ah. Yeah, I don't know exactly what she was going on about there either. She started off singing Every Breath You Take and ended up having an exorcism. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. But that brings us back to the end of what could be the video. So let's just re-roll that soppy speech and tell you how amazing you are. Alright guys, that is it. Prague is in the books. We've come to an end. We're here. I haven't had much video content today throughout the game. It's been so hectic. I've been in press box from pretty much start to finish. But the interviews we got, like, I hope you guys can read them. I'll try and display a few in this video and get the vocal recordings up as well for you to listen to, because just what an experience, you know, from meeting some great people like Sam Carchidi, like Flyers PR guy Zach Hill. It's been amazing. And I think the game itself was brilliant to experience that in the press box, to know what that feels like now, to then want to go down into the media huddle to interview those players. It was a blessing. I mean, it's an empty stadium now. We've got a few things going on behind us, but just an incredible moment. And a huge thank you to you guys as well, because without you, again, this never would have been possible. Without you guys supporting, without you watching, reading, listening to everything we do, there will be no Philly Sports Network, and we would certainly not be in Prague covering a Philadelphia Flyers game. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you in my little Gareth Southgate suit. It just means the absolute world. Now I'm going to go home, write up a million sort of articles. There'll probably be some stuff about the flight home and everything like that as well. But just wanted to take this time to say thank you, because again, without you there is no PSN, and it is the best feeling in the world to know that this is life now. So just thank you for everything. So, you know, I thought I'd come out, do a little bit of exploring before my flight comes out, pulling this little trolley around, and it just feels like an episode of Assassin's Creed. Maybe the second one, that was the best game. There's a lady on a harp playing down there. Very Assassin's Creed-esque, only you can't jump off a tower and land in some hay, I presume. But yeah, look at that, it's very Assassin's Creed. So, I don't know, is Ezio here? Might find him, I'll let you know. Right, I guess we're here, aren't we? It's my last day in Prague today, the end of a journey in many ways. The sun is beaming, it's been freezing like the whole week, so this is new. But just wanted to take a minute to give you like kind of the mood and where I am. My flight's not till 9 PM. I've just edited This Week in Philadelphia Sports, which would have gone up yesterday, I think, by the time you're seeing this. But just what an experience. Like, it's a really surreal feeling right now. It kind of feels like, you know, you get to Christmas Day and it all comes to an end, and you know, you've got Boxing Day television, which is usually pretty bad, and you just stood there. It feels a lot like that. It's been a dream. Like, these last few days have been an absolute dream come true, and something that for me has been 5 years in the making. And to see Philly Sports Network as like a credentialed media brand, and NHL event inside the locker room, and one of only like 4 Philadelphia outlets that were there. There only like one other newspaper, obviously The Athletic was there, but no other blog covering the Flyers were there. So we were the only one, and I kind of took that on myself as a responsibility to just give you guys the best content I could, because I know the insight would have been lackluster otherwise. So there was like 11 articles, and I think for me the most fun was just capturing that emotion inside the locker room, instead of just going, this player had a good game, therefore he's quite happy about it. Just looking at it and going, hey, what was he wearing, what was the mood like, what was the atmosphere, and just painting that picture as if you were there. Like, it was, again, something you prepare your whole life for when you're in this industry. It's the equivalent of a Super Bowl in many ways for a football player, and I just hope I did the Flyers guys at PSN justice, I did you guys justice, and you enjoyed the content, because that's really what it comes down to. But it just feels like I keep replaying it in slow motion, and it's not something I'll ever forget, I don't think. Like, my first full credentialed event as a reporter for my own outlet, it's an incredible feeling. And again, I know I've said it a lot, but one that wouldn't be possible without all of you guys. So thank you so much for everything you've given us in terms of support, in terms of time, in terms of patience, everything. Like, we owe all of our success to you, and we promise you it's just the beginning. We want to get you as close to the action as possible, and that's always going to be our aim. So just thank you so much for believing in us as we believe in you. I'm going to try and enjoy Prague without crying too much for the rest of the day. Like, there was a time where after the game we were allowed in the press box until 1 AM. So at like 12:30 I walked back onto like the rink side sort of area, and just had a slight emotional moment, had a bit of a cry, because it's just something you want to soak up in and not forget in a hurry. So again, thank you for everything you've given us. I'm going to enjoy Prague for one last time, and then we'll finish the vlog when we get home.